Welcome to the Know, I'm Mica.
I'm John.
It's no secret that Nintendo doesn't have the best record when it comes to the internet, and while the company makes amazing games, if you want to play them online, don't hold your breath.
Gotta go over a friend's house. Just do that.
That's not online.
That's all I thought. With the Switch though, Nintendo promised us that everything was going to be different. As Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé himself said, this solution will be sleek. No more clunky gamer headsets when you want to talk to your teammates in Splatoon 2. Nope, Nintendo had a better solution. An app?
And that made everybody scratch their heads a bit because an app? That felt like a very weird solution to a problem that has frankly already been solved with every other console that exists, but you know, we held our breath and hoped for the best naively.
Well, Nintendo's magical Switch Online app finally released yesterday, and people, they don't like it at all. It's bad. Tons of annoyed gamers complain that it's an overly complicated, phone-draining mess. Most of the gaming subreddits were devoted yesterday to being mad at Nintendo. Not the best look for a company that's already got a reputation for being a little tone deaf when it comes to customers.
Yes, it turns out that the app is a confirmation of that classic Nintendo stereotype that it makes great games, but doesn't really understand how the internet works, at least in 2017.
Okay, so what's so bad about the app? Well, for starters, if you want to play with your friends online and talk to them, you're basically forced to use it. Sure, there's services like Discord, but to build your team, you have to use the app.
And the app is extremely limited in how its voice chat works. For one, voice chat can only be used while playing a game, which makes it very different from other party chat functionality in other consoles. It's more like, you know, when you pop into a thing with randos, but you're not with randos, you're with your friends, and you just want to talk to them and ask them about their day.
Yeah, but maybe the biggest drawback with the new app is that if you do anything else on your phone, like take a call or text someone or check notifications, it disconnects your voice chat. That's a good feature.
Isn't that great?
Which means that there's no multitasking at all. Oh, and if your phone goes into standby mode, that also disconnects the voice conversation. So yeah, say goodbye to your phone's battery.
And if you have an iPhone, you can't charge your phone and put in headphones at once, so bye-bye.
Oh yeah.
That sucks, doesn't it?
I'm not gonna say the bad word, but get it.
Needless to say, no one was impressed with Nintendo's latest stab at the internet. As Eurogamer put it, it's an almost aggressively limited service, and this is before we get into the mess of cables you'll need if you're going to want to play it online with headphones in the Switch's handheld mode, something which it would seem is only possible with a separate splitter available elsewhere.
Yeah, even if the app was easy to use, which it isn't, it's still introducing another device and cords to bog down an ostensibly portable console. Pictures have already been popping up of gamers' Switches and the squid-like cord configurations that people have been forced to assemble.
Posts complaining about the app shot up to the top of Reddit as Switch owners vented in large groups. As one commenter in the game subreddit put it, Nintendo make great games, but their understanding of modern gaming is non-existent. When it comes to providing online services, they're bordering on incompetent. Yeah, that was the top-rated comment in a "this app sucks" post, so get wrecked, Nintendo.
Another commenter said this sort of online crap would have been borderline acceptable during the PS2 era of online play, but since that time, we've had countless other consoles that continue to innovate in the field and offer better and better online features and a proper online ecosystem, while Nintendo is adamant on reversing this progress and taking us a step back in time.
Okay, but there have always been Nintendo haters on the internet. This isn't news. So what did they have to say over on the official Nintendo Switch subreddit? Those are the true fans. Well, they didn't like it either. One Redditor said in a highly rated comment, "I like Nintendo, I like my Switch, and I like the games, but this app is the stupidest idea they've had in years. I absolutely loathe everything about it. Why can't all these things be on the damn console itself? Why do I have to use an app to see upcoming stages in Splatoon or see my stats? For what possible reason?"
That was the question on a lot of people's minds. What possible reason do they want to do this? Why didn't Nintendo go this route, considering that voice chat in console games is an issue that has been solved a long time ago? You literally just look next to you and see what everyone else is doing and just do a Nintendo sort of version of it. Just put Bluetooth in the Switch and let people use headsets. Problem solved.
Eurogamer asked the same question in an article about how badly the app sucks. Why exactly has Nintendo chosen this path? The answer, most likely and somewhat understandably, is to help keep its console a safe space for younger players by adding a certain barrier of entry for online voice chat.
Child safety aside, this seems to feed into the ongoing narrative that Nintendo is going to do things its own way, for better or worse, and no matter how much people complain. Because when it comes to the internet, Nintendo is kind of like your grandparents. It's aware that the internet exists, but it ain't down with that stuff.
So what do you guys think about the Switch's new app? Have you used it? Have you configured a bunch of cables together? Are you both a squid and a kid? Let us know in the comments.
And for all the latest Switch news, including when they roll out their new dial-up modem, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Know.
It's almost aggressively a limited service, and this is, yep. Nintendo made great, Nintendo make?
Yeah.
What did they have to say over the one Reddit, just one
Reddit tour.
One Redditor. He used the loathe. You don't hear that often. That's really angry.
What they use?
Loathe.